You got to have it up here, Johnny. I told you, you got to be smart. They got to be smart.
Right.
A lot of people don't have it up here.
That's right.
I went out with a girl when I was a kid. Had nothing up here.
Nothing there.
Nothing up here. Went out with her for a year and a half. The reason I went out with her for a year and a half, because for a year and a half, I didn't care about up
Up
here.
there, that's right.
Rodney Dangerfield's hilarious jokes landed so frequently, they always made somebody's composure break.
I'll tell you, nothing works out. My wife, she don't help either, you know. I bought her a toy poodle. She almost killed it trying to put batteries in it. My wife, she drives me nuts. I took up skydiving. She bought me a parachute that opens on impact.
These are moments that proved Rodney Dangerfield could make anyone laugh. A proctologist joke.
Easy. You can't trust doctors either. They're all mixed up.
You really
kidding?
think so, huh?
My proctologist used to be a photographer.
Yeah.
Hey, he took x-rays, told me to bend over and say cheese. Nah, but my friend, Dr. Vinny Boombatz.
Vinny Boombatz,
he's okay, he's fine.
How is the good doctor?
He's not mixed up at all. He knows what he's doing every minute. He's busy writing.
Is he doing some new book, is he?
Oh, a new book just came out, a big book, Johnny. Love story.
Love story?
All about a girl who had a wild romance with an architect.
What's it called?
The book is entitled, She Fell in Love with His High-Rise. Too deep. Anyway, now, love is important, Johnny. Blind dates are no good. Oh, blind dates are
You have trouble with blind dates?
Oh, I had one blind date. The girl showed up. She had pigtails under her arms.
Under her arm.
His proctologist, previously being a photographer, was the perfect out-of-pocket reason to make Johnny laugh, and why Rodney doesn't trust doctors. Rodney's new strategy for getting girls.
Now, you get older, it's tough to get girls. Tough, I tell you, John. The best thing to be is bisexual. Then you got a shot at everybody. I'm in bad shape.
Yeah.
Drinking, eating, terrible to me.
Yeah.
And when the other day I had a fight with a midget, he put me out of commission.
Well.
Yeah, he ran through my legs, throwing punches.
He lays out the approach like he's genuinely proud of it, treating something clearly doomed as though it's a real breakthrough method. Rodney's secret side job.
Yeah, but I keep show business rough, though. You know
Is
that,
it really?
Johnny. Sure. That's why. That's why just a hobby with me. I make my money at my regular job, you know. I sing the national anthem at cockfights, you know, and I make my money there. That's what I do.
Still helps.
It's a rough business, you know that. Yeah. Last week my fan club broke up. The guy died. But you meet all kinds of people. Met a guy in Vegas last week. I was working there. A wild guy from Texas, you know. Wow. Yeah, he has a big ranch down there. He told me in his ranch he has 60 hands working there. 60? All on him. Ooh, he's a wild guy.
It's the gay ranchero, I guess.
Huh? That's right. You're all right, you know
thank
that?
you. Yeah.
You're all right.
Dangerfield explains the job with enough detail to make it sound like a real occupation rather than a vague punchline about needing extra money. Why Rodney doesn't like classy women.
Yeah, and but sometimes I meet people, they act too classy, you know what I mean?
Classy people,
Yeah, like a lot of women, sometimes they act so classy. Like a woman has to go to the bathroom, she never says, I'm going to the bathroom. She's, I'm going to powder my nose, you know? I mean, if that's where her nose is, she's in a lot of trouble, you know?
Yeah. A lot of strange people out there.
Yeah, strange people. I met a guy last week with a problem, though.
Strange guy?
This guy, he told me he had an affair with a girl 3 months ago. He's going nuts. He didn't know what to do. He told me what happened was the rabbit didn't die. It just stays in critical condition, you know? Well, you know, everybody has problems. In fact, I was talking to my brother the other day, you know? And actually, I said my brother, he's my half-brother.
Half-brother.
Yeah. Well, we have the same parents. He's just that way.
Oh, I see.
He explains the reasoning with mock seriousness, listing a specific quality about classy women that supposedly doesn't suit him at all. The playground seesaw joke.
I guess you're Miss Doris Day Carol Wayne, and we were just listening to the trials and tribulations of Mr. Rodney Dangerfield as a youngster. Sometimes I think you're putting me on, but you did come from a rather
Oh, I had a very
bad
rough,
background,
very rough
didn't
childhood.
you?
I was a lonely kid, too, Johnny. Oh,
Yeah,
was I lonely.
lonely,
Very
huh?
yeah. Even in the park, I had no friends.
Really?
I remember the seesaw. I had to keep running from one end to the other. You know?
That's lonely. That's sad.
When I grew up, I was lonely, too, and I grew up.
Yeah.
I couldn't get dates with girls.
Girls didn't?
Trouble with girls, they go for a guy with looks. Everything is looks, you know?
Yeah.
But this thing's more important than looks. It's underneath what counts. Soul, depth.
Right.
That's what's important, not looks. Now, how many times you take a walk in the street, you see a tall, handsome man walking arm in arm with a short, fat, ugly girl. I never saw that. Did you
Never
ever see
saw that at all. Never saw that.
I thought I saw
Probably
that.
had no soul or any depth there or anything.
No,
at
but
all.
looks don't mean nothing. Man, I got a niece, an ugly girl. She got married. She's happy. She married an ugly guy.
Right.
And today they got two very ugly kids.
Ugly kids, yes.
It was common for Rodney to explain why his home life was lonely. But even at the playground, a place meant for kids to find new friends, did he find zero luck. The butter knife joke.
My neighborhood's getting worse. I told you before, I live in a tough neighborhood, you know. Just last week, a guy pulled a knife on me. I could see it wasn't a real professional job. There was butter on it. I tell you, where I live, you can't protect yourself. But one day, there was a knock at my front door. I figured I'd play it safe. I opened a peephole. The guy reached in and grabbed me. I tell you, my building is nothing but robberies. Every time I close a window, I hit somebody's hands. Nothing but robberies over there. But the other night, I took the wife and kids out. I figured I'd play it safe. Left all lights on the apartment, left the radio on, left a note in the front door. The note said I'm inside. Came home that night, I still got robbed. The guy left his own note. He said, I looked all over for you.
Rodney finds an unexpected use for the knife rather than a straightforward observation, turning something completely harmless into a genuine punchline. His abusive psychiatrist.
Well, the first time I saw a psychiatrist, I felt like 2 cents. I was a kid. I said to him, Doc, can you help me? All day long, he's thinking I'm ugly. He made me lay in a couch, face down. I tell you, when I was a kid, I got no respect. No respect at all, you know. The time I was lost on a beach, and a cop had me look for my parents. I said to the cop, I think we'll find them. He said, I don't know, kid, there's so many places they could hide. And when I was a kid, my old man, he didn't help either, you know. The time I asked my old man if I can go ice skating on a lake, he told me to wait till it gets warmer. I'll tell you, sometimes I can't take it no more. Well, today I got 2 kids, and that's rough, too, you know. You can't talk to kids today. My boy's birthday last week. Had a little party, brought out the cake. The kid blew out all the candles. I said to him, hope your wish comes true. He said, if it does, that's the last time you'll watch me blow out candles.
Even after paying someone on an hourly basis for help with his mental health, Dangerfield still gets treated with no respect whatsoever. How he gets even when he loses at the casino.
I get some rough days, Johnny, rough days.
Bad times,
Some days I start drinking early, I'll tell you that. Oh, boy, the other night in Las Vegas, I'll tell you, I got loaded on what I'm doing. I played dice, I lost $1,000. I got even, though. I stole 400 sweet and lows. But drinking's bad, Johnny, I tell you.
It's
not good. I gotta watch my health. That's what's important, health, Johnny.
Health is everything.
Health. I mean, I'm getting old. I'm not a kid anymore. I know I'm getting old. In Vegas, I played a slot machine. 3 prunes came up. No, I'm getting old. I'm getting old. I can't get girls anymore. You kidding?
Tough, huh?
No, at my age, you become a hooky. Now, you get older, it's tough to get girls. Tough, I tell you, John. I think the best thing to be is bisexual. Then you got a shot at everybody.
Gambling material gave Dangerfield a natural extension of his bad luck persona, and framing this one around revenge rather than simple loss adds an unexpected angle of supposed empowerment. He lays out taking a bunch of sweet and lows to get even, treating it like a genuine victory rather than admitting total defeat. That structure of loss, followed by a hollow attempt at getting even, keeps the joke consistent with his broader worldview where nothing ever truly works out in his favor, regardless of how hard he tries to reverse the outcome. Rodney's horse track line breaks President Reagan's composure.
Now, I tell you, I'm all right now, but last week I was in rough shape, you know? Yeah, last week my wife signed me up for a bridge club. I jump off next Tuesday. I mean, last week nothing went right. I bought a waterbed. There were 2 Cuban guys swimming in it looking for Florida. Oh, well. Last week I went to the track, too. That was a beauty. I shot off the opening gun. They killed my horse. I'll tell you, nothing works out. My car broke down again. I got a car, I got nothing but trouble. Every Sunday I take my family out for a push. The last time my wife drove the car, she cracked it up, went into a tree. Told me it wasn't her fault. She blew the horn. My wife isn't too smart, you know. One night she went out, some guy stole the car. I said to her, just see what he looked like. She told me she got the license plate number. Oh, she's not smart at all. I told her our kid is spoiled. She told me a lot of kids smell that way, you know. I tell you, it's tough to stay married to my wife. How do you think I feel? She kissed the dog on her lips and she won't drink from my glass.
Getting an actual sitting president to lose his composure raises the stakes considerably above Dangerfield's usual audience, since Reagan wasn't an ordinary crowd member simply reacting to a bit delivered from a stage.
I mean, there's always my wife's father, he just moved in too, has electronic pacemaker. Every time he sneezes, the garage door opens. I'll tell you, life isn't easy. My psychiatrist told me I'm going crazy. I said to him, if you don't mind, I'd like a second opinion. He said, all right, you're ugly too. You kidding? I know I'm ugly. Halloween, I open the front door, kids give me candy. My dog found out we look alike. He killed himself. I was an ugly kid, too. I worked in a pet store. People kept asking how big I get. Too fast for this whole section over here.
He delivers the horse track line with his standard deadpan certainty, catching Reagan off guard enough to visibly break character in a setting where maintaining composure was generally the expectation. That kind of reaction from someone in such a controlled public position says something about how sharp the joke actually was, rather than relying on any context or rapport built over a long personal relationship between the two men. It's a rare moment where the audience reaction itself becomes as notable as the line that caused it, since watching a president genuinely lose it is its own kind of rare television. Reagan's reaction to that specific line was one of the more unexpected moments anyone had witnessed from any other guest interaction in Tonight Show history. The time Carl Morton stole his traveler check.
It's the same thing today. I don't get no respect from anyone. Well, Carl Morton stole my traveler's checks. I tell you, I can't take it no more. I find out they want to use my family, make a sequel to Roots. They want to call it Fertilizer. Lovely people, I tell you that. Thank you very
Show
much.
business is exciting, isn't it?
It's a rim shot. You know
Isn't
what
it?
it
Your
is.
whole life,
You
your
told me.
whole life is one big rim
Rim
shot.
shot, yes. No, but everything is okay, Johnny.
Everything's good. You're looking good.
Tropicana's okay there. Everything's going well there. Good show. The girl singer's great with me. Joey English, very good singer
really?
there, too. Yeah, and Dangerfield's okay. David Fry is there. And everything is fine. In fact, right now I'm looking forward to a very exciting new venture.
Huh?
Well, it's not definite yet. She just moved to my building.
I didn't know that.
Naming an actual person in this story gives it a specificity most of Dangerfield's material about being cheated doesn't usually have, letting the audience picture a real individual rather than an anonymous con artist operating in the background of a vague complaint. Rodney narrates the theft with escalating detail building toward whatever reaction or consequence eventually closes out the story, rather than delivering the whole thing as a single flat statement. That kind of grounding in a specific name and a specific stolen object makes the story feel more like genuine gossip than a generic complaint about bad luck with money in general terms. Johnny's amusement grows as the story reveals just how brazen the actual theft turned out to be, since the specific details kept adding weight to something that started sounding almost unbelievable. The fruit of the loom joke.
Hey, I'm not a sexy guy. I know I'm not sexy. You kidding? Well, this morning when I put on my underwear, I could hear the Fruit of the Loom guys giggling.
Always been that way, huh?
Never get girls, never get girls. Had a blind date last week, didn't work out either, you know. I mean, I've seen fat girls. This girl's ridiculous.
Fat, huh?
She was so fat, when she went jogging, she left a trail of potholes. I mean, she was
Fat girl, yeah.
fat girl. Oh, when she graduated high school, her picture was continuing on the next page.
I didn't know that.
She was a fat girl.
That's a large girl, big girl.
This girl was fat and ugly. Who was she?
Ugly too,
Ooh,
huh?
ugly. Ooh. How ugly? She was so ugly. I mean, she goes to the bank, they turn off the cameras. I mean, this girl was an ugly girl. I'm telling you, you know? I mean, ugly. I mean, I bent down to pet her cat. It was the hair in her leg. So an ugly girl. I don't lie to you, Johnny. Well, I took her to the top of the Empire State Building. Airplanes started to attack her. I mean, this girl was an ugly girl.
Ugly girl.
Forget
Not
it,
pretty.
will you?
Not pretty.
No, I got a couple of kids. They're not ugly, though. I'll tell you, I got good-looking kids.
Good kids,
You
huh?
met my kids in Vegas. Remember that,
That's
Johnny?
right.
Good-looking kids.
Yes,
Oh, thank God my wife cheats on me, you know. I'll tell you.
Consumer brand jokes gave Dangerfield an easy, universally recognized target, and Fruit of the Loom specifically offers a household name that needs no introduction before the punchline actually lands with the audience. He finds some unexpected angle involving the underwear itself rather than a straightforward complaint about the brand's quality or pricing that any comedian could have delivered from the same starting premise. That specificity, when it came to naming an actual product rather than a vague reference to clothing in general, gives the joke a concrete anchor the audience immediately recognizes without requiring requiring any additional setup. It's a fitting closer for this collection since even the most ordinary household brand couldn't escape becoming one more piece of evidence in Rodney's ongoing case against the universe. Rodney Dangerfield could turn a butter knife, a seesaw, or a sitting president's composure into proof that no subject was too small or too significant for his particular brand of comedy. So, now that you've watched this video from start to finish, which one of these Rodney Dangerfield funny moments on this list made you laugh the hardest out of them all? Drop your answer in the comments and subscribe for more classic comedy from the man who could make absolutely anyone laugh. Hope to see you next time.